What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this channel. My name is Amy, and this is Super Mama Amy. I am glad you spared time. Please consider subscribing if you're new here and you're still wondering. Subscribe. There's a lot to learn here. There's a lot for all of us here, and I hope you pick one or two lessons. So, welcome back, subscribers. I appreciate you. Please remember to like, share, and give comments as well. In this special episode, like I've been saying always, all episodes on this channel are special. And of course, she has become a permanent visitor in this channel, so we'll shoot this with her. She's watching Mama. In this special episode, I am continuing with the breastfeeding lessons, and today we're going to learn about expressing milk, maybe storing if it doesn't overflow, but basically it will be expressing breast milk. You might want to be like by now. I hope you watched tips of breastfeeding and foods that improve breast milk production. By now, you know that I'm an advocate for a self-declared advocate for exclusive breastfeeding of up to 6 months of age. Please try. But I'm also aware that different circumstances in life could prevent you from breastfeeding exclusively for 6 months. If that happens and you're still committed from from giving your child breast milk exclusively for 6 months, if that happens and you're still committed, you would want your child to enjoy breast milk, which mama is working so hard to eat right according to the foods that improve breast milk, and you still want baby to have this milk, there is an option of expressing. So in this lesson, in this chap, in this episode, but it's a lesson, it's a chapter. We will be looking at some of the things you should consider, the myths and misconceptions around expressing breast milk. And I'm hoping to get into storage if it doesn't take a lot of time. First, I would like to start by saying thank you. Thank you, Mama, for being willing to give your child breast milk for as much and as long as it is possible. You are a good woman. Well done. Super Mama. You definitely qualify. Super Mama all the way. You want to give breast milk and you also want to hustle. Well done. It is not easy to balance the two. To be a mother of a young child, her head or his head is still wobbly like this, and you are hustling out there just to try and make ends meet, or you're doing something else, or you just have a lot of milk probably and baby has had enough. Yeah, it gets to those moments when you are producing more and baby is not taking it, and you don't want to waste because you don't know what next month will look like, so you want to store. Welcome on board. In this chapter, in this lesson, in this episode, we will learn all that it entails to expressing breast milk. I myself, I have expressed breast milk before. For one of those reasons. I've expressed milk before, and in this video, I'll be sharing the circumstances, hopefully, but it's just one of those circumstances that have made me express breast milk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But before we go further, I would want to destroy, we destroy all lies, destroy some of the misconceptions that exist around expressing breast milk that have been told to me, that I have had people tell me not to express because of these reasons. And you could be there, you're thinking about it, and you hear some of these reasons. Number one, that expressing breast milk, giving your child breast milk is not the same. It's not the same as it doesn't give the same benefits as directly breastfeeding. I want to tell you, the milk is the same. The milk is the same. The ingredients are the same. The nutrition power in this milk that has been expressed is the same. It will still give baby super brain power. It will still give baby super immunity. It's the same, all right? The only difference and challenge that might come in is bonding. And in this channel, don't you worry. Super Mama Amy has tips and tricks. Tips anyway, to help you bond more with your child. Things that could help you increase the bond between your child. Activities that you could be involved in that would help you increase bonding with your child. Yes. Oops. Sorry, Mama. Sorry. Yes, let me hold her like this. Yes, yes, yes. They are there. They exist. If you are doubting, if you are thinking, I've even told you in my nanny's videos that if you're thinking baby will bond with somebody else, there are some tips and things you could do which are in a video in this channel. Ensure you watch or subscribe to ensure you watch it when it comes up. That could help you just maximize every opportunity you have to bond with your child. So don't worry. But again, like I say, baby will just bond with you. Baby will bond with you because you are the mother. Okay? Another lie is that expressing breast milk makes your boobs grow larger. Like, especially if you're using a pump. If you're using a pump, that boobs will bulge out and you will have bigger boobs than maybe the rest of your body. Forget that lie. Forget it. It is not true. I've said here in videos here that the bigness and smallness of the size depends on so many things, and it's definitely not expressing milk. Another lie, another thing that makes people doubt whether expressing breast milk is safe, is good, is they think it's not hygienic. That milk has passed through some container and then it's going through baby. You'd rather just give to baby direct. That could be a challenge if you yourself are not being hygienic. But you could try, just like the people who mix formula. Yes, they do it. If people who mix formula, and so many children today depend on formula, and all of them survive and live and flourish, you can express breast milk, maintain top level hygiene, sanitize when you need to. What is this other one? Sterilize. Yes, you can sterilize in your own house. You don't need, but you can sterilize. There are so many ways through which you could sterilize. You could buy. I've not seen them myself, but I know there are some machine and equipment that could help you sterilize baby utensils and stuff like that. But if you don't have them, what would you do? Boil hot water, like this is what I do most of the time. Boil water hot, let it be boiling, and throw in the utensils. As the water is boiling, in your sufuria, in your kettle, in your pan, in whatever, in your container, as the water is boiling, throw in the utensils and pick them out. Yes, Super Mama, once in a while you will burn your two fingertips, but it is what it is, the struggles of life. So this one has slept. Hallelujah. The girl had refused to sleep. So let me put her to bed and then we will continue happily thereafter. So we can go very fast. Thank you for always understanding the struggles of a hustling mama. Yes, so and I was saying it, you can be very hygienic about it, so don't be afraid. You can be very hygienic about it, and baby will still feed on will still be well. It will not spoil baby's stomach. So those are just some lies. Like always in this channel, we advocate for mothers to have their water, and I have my water. If you have not watched Essentials of a Super Mama, please watch so you know every time we refer to some things here, you will not be hanging and wondering. Okay, make sure you watch. There's an intro, and these are a must for a Super Mama. It's called that way. Ensure you watch. Let me drink water. So now that you have chosen to express milk and you're looking for it, I just want to share with you some of the benefits of expressing breast milk that have affected me direct. These are my opinions, things that have worked for me. Like always, again, I want to give a disclaimer. If you have issues and doubt with anything, please consult a professional, okay? But for me, you have heard of nipple issues, right? Nipple issues. I even have a video, breastfeeding. Is it 102 or 103? One of them. When you see these titles, breastfeeding one or something, watch them. They build on one another. There are topics which build on one another. And I'm saying I had nipple issues with my firstborn child. My baby became sick within 24 hours of life and we had to be admitted. Imagine. It is I think that is one of the worst things that can happen to you as a new mama. If you are there and you're in a similar situation, I'm so sorry. Please hold on. It shall be well, okay? You will overcome. I'm here telling you, you will overcome. You will make it. We are praying for you. You will make it. Know it from the bottom of my heart. I am praying for you. You will make it. You will overcome. Baby will overcome. Have some faith, okay? Have some faith. And then baby was unwell. Definitely, if baby is unwell, they're not breastfeeding well. But you are required, because you delivered yesterday, you are required to encourage baby to breastfeed so that at least the milk starts coming out. Chances are this is not happening perfectly. And I have tips on breastfeeding. This is breastfeeding 101. Ensure you watch that video so you know what I'm talking about when I say attachment. Definitely, I had issues with attachment, and definitely, I had nipple issues. One of those was the one I've mentioned in my video, nipple issues. So make sure you watch that video. And expressing breast milk helped me heal. Helped me heal. Watch my video, nipple issues. You'll know what I'm talking about. But expressing breast milk with the right pump helped me. Okay, that is one benefit. So it helped me release pressure and sort cracked nipples. But watch the video on nipple issues, okay? So you get to know what we are talking about. Number two, secret that worked for me. Imagine, little babies can get hiccups here and there. Yes, if you're bottle feeding, for example, or if you're breastfeeding and they've not attached well, babies can get hiccups. Well, they say hiccups in infant doesn't doesn't bring any harm per se. They don't even know they have it. Though it could be uncomfortable, the way it's just uncomfortable for you as an adult, imagine a child. My firstborn son, it didn't matter by the way with him. I saw him with hiccup, but he was cool with it. He could even sleep with hiccup. But my second born, it starts like this. You hear her crying. Sema kujipenda. You hear her crying. It's uncomfortable for her. So, differences in children. But they have done a video of same parents, same children, different children. Something of that sort. Watch it. You see same parents, different children. Watch that video. Ooh, do you know, from a cartoon, from nursery rhymes on cartoon? I watched it on TV and it was saying if you have hiccups, take a drink of water, sip some water, drink some water. Does that work for you as an adult? Does that work for you as an adult? Tell me in the comment section. Then I told myself, because we are exclusively breastfeeding, I will not give my baby water. No, let me try expressing milk and giving it to them through a bottle. Do you want to guess what happened? Do you want to guess what happened? This discovery should be named Super Mama Amy's Little Hack, because it worked. Imagine, it worked. My baby's hiccups, from that day, anytime baby has hiccup, Super Mama quickly brings milk. Brings milk in a bottle. Of course, the one which I had expressed. By the way, every day I express for emergencies. Yeah. I have a little extra. Watch my foods to boost breast milk production. You will know why I have a little extra. So I express every day just to ensure their weight is gaining, and for emergencies like hiccup. But expressing has helped me in that regard. So next time you watch nursery rhymes on TV, don't just let it pass. Learn some lessons. I know of people who have even learned how to bake cake, hot cross buns, one a penny to a penny hot. You get the recipe from there and you make it for your children. And one day when people are singing hot cross buns on TV, you have your two hot cross buns. Make sure they have buns, not buns. Buns and buns. Yeah. Learn a few things. Imagine I got that little hack from nursery rhymes on TV and it worked for my child. So this one, expressing breast milk, helped me, has helped me. This house, we are not afraid of hiccup. Although it doesn't bring so much complication, but hiccup could prevent your child from sleeping. And you'll sit there trying to comfort the baby. I've given you a secret. Another thing is expressing breast milk has helped this family and the children, especially, to gain weight. Sissy, watch my videos. Anything you see has something like breast milk or breastfeeding, production, or 101 lessons. Watch them, you'll get to know that we value weight gain in this family. Also, because there's just that good feeling you get out there when people are saying, mtoto wako ni msupu, hey, mtoto wako ni mchabi, mtoto wako ni mplampi, or you just want to have a baby who looks like they're healthy. And what other way to ensure your child looks healthier than feeding them with all the breast milk they can get? So, expressing breast milk helps me reach the hind milk. Watch Breastfeeding 101 to get what that means. And it's the hind milk that is basically involved in weight gain. Yes, so we gain weight through using expressing milk. It's one way that helps us to just ensure my children get all the milk they can get. And as you know by now, if you have watched Breastfeeding 101, hind milk helps to help baby gain weight. So it's intentional in this family that I express breast milk. Yes, of course, now that we're talking about hind milk, expressing and ensuring that the child gets the hind milk helps me as mama sleep better at night. Yes, you want to sleep better. You want by the way, you want to keep colic away, your child to sleep longer. Baby sleep longer so you sleep better as mama. For me, giving expressed milk has helped. Let me give you a story, something I discovered with my first child and I still do with my second child. With my first child, you by now you know I have routines that work in this house. So during the first time, I was so committed to ensuring that baby is put on routine because, of course, I'd prepared myself. I didn't want issues at night. And of course, it was my desire that I have a smart child, and I had studied around it. And one thing they were saying is that if you want a smart child, you ensure they sleep better. So I had observed that my child sleeps at 5:30 p.m. and wake up at 7:30 p.m. and wake up at 10 p.m. and wake up at 12:10. 12:10 now it's morning, 12:10 morning a.m. and wake up at 3:40 a.m. and would wake up at 6:02 a.m. And then of course we've started the next day. I would when I finish bathing him and massaging him and he's gone to sleep at 5:30, I would wait. If it gets to 6:40 there, 6:40 p.m., sorry, 6:47ish, I am watching stand by, and I start expressing milk. So when it gets to 7:20, I wake my baby up, hold him. His eyes are closed. He is sleeping. and then I give him the express breast milk. He would pull. Imagine, baby would pull the milk, and he's sleeping. I think that's what they do when they sleep and they have nini nyonyo. I asked you to tell me what you call nyonyo. Some of you have not told me, so I will still call it nyonyo. Sorry. And my baby would sleep longer, so there was no crying. No crying. But you see, I remember the times even now. And with my second child, I'm committed to do that, but it's not as strict and punctual as it was with the first one. People say mtoto wa lastborn anapendwa. I think firstborn anapendwa anapendwa zaidi. The commitment I had. Anywho, that helps me sleep longer. But also the hind milk has more fat than the fore milk. Watch all these videos, you will understand. See, you are floating. Because you have not watched history. Anyhow, hind milk has more fat, and this fat helps your baby sleep longer. So for me, expressing breast milk is not just because it's a lot, it's also intentional to ensure baby sleeps better, baby gains weight, and we stop hiccups. So at least twice every night, I give express breast milk. Medics could help us understand. I think also the hind milk has some sleep motivating factor in it. So you could try it and then you tell me in the comment section, or maybe you've already tried. Maybe you've already tried. I would like to know what you think. Yes, tell us again. Another reason, of course, before we go to another reason, it's easier to put a child who sleeps better on a routine. So you'll be able to know at what time they feed, even during the day. Should you leave the house probably later in life, by the way? Should you leave the house, you can say my baby feeds at 8, they have cereals. At 10, they have a fruit or maybe porridge. At noon, they have something, a food. At 3:30, they have a snack. Baby who sleeps better are easier to put on a routine. Try putting your child on a routine, super mama. Try, just try. It is a lot of work, but try. Some people say maybe akishafika 6 years atakuwa ameoutgrow hizo vitu za routine. You don't know. You don't know. You better try, and when they have grown, they are organized people, better people, disciplined people, than people who just, you get it? Anyway, so another benefit of expressing breast milk is it gives me flexibility. Flexibility. Should I just want to hop out of this house, maybe go get something? I am not worried that, oh, baby does not have milk. Oh, if, of course, if I have someone to watch over the child, even if I'm taking my baby to my neighbor, say, for 1 hour, there is milk already. Flexibility. The first 3 months of baby here in life, and I've started a series on babies' lives. So make sure you watch first month of life. There'll be another one on second month of life, up to 12 months of life. So watch to learn a few things. But for you as mama, this period, the first, let me say first quarter, can be very lonely for you, especially after people have maybe come to visit and this hype of visitation has gone down. So it is you and baby. And if there is dad there and dad. So it can become very lonely sometimes. You will want to hop on any tree or any trip that comes just to go out and breathe fresh air. You might even forget there was something out of your door, just out right outside your door. But if you have, if for me, expressing breast milk helps me hop out anytime. Like it's just me and my husband who are adults in this house. So in the evening when he comes back home, I can easily say, let me take a walk for 10 minutes just to have another idea of what life is like. To talk to another grown woman and just hear their own perspective of life. Breast milk helps me have it easy because definitely if you are leaving baby behind, someone will ask, natakula nini? Right? Or enda na mtoto if you do not have express milk and you just want to live peke yako. All right. So express milk helps me have that flexibility. I can hop and go to the market at ease. I could go shopping, thrift shopping even, and take an hour or two. I could go somewhere and talk to young ladies. I also do talking to ladies here and there just to tell them a few details and things of life. I could do that at ease and not be feeling, oh, nakanalia. Oh, I should get back. Oh, sitaenda mbali sana. Oh, sitakaa sana. Wewe. So stepping out gives me that flexibility. Yeah, expressing milk helps me to step out. I'm flexible to step out anytime. Another benefit, expressing milk, I was talking about routine, but expressing milk also helps me know how much baby has taken, how much baby consumes. Right now, I know my children consume 500, my baby girl. My son, by this time, I think he was at 680. But by this time, my baby is around 9 weeks old now. She's taking 480, at least 480 ml of milk in 24 hours. That is the one that she has fed through the bottle. You can imagine. Let me pat myself. Pat in the back. Pat on the back, mama. Pat on the back, mama. You have done well. That is how I psych myself, by the way. A pat on the back, mama. A pat on the back, mama. Because you might not get pat. You might not get pat. And it's not easy work. If you think 480 ml is a joke, besides breastfeeding, there is the one which she has taken from the breast direct. Yes, and there is this one which she has taken from the bottle. One human being, you think it is easy to produce that kind of milk? That's why I'm telling you to watch foods that encourage, boost milk production. But also, it's not easy, by the way. But I can track. If I leave my child with someone, I know what quantity of milk to leave behind. Expressing helps me make that decision. And finally, the last two reasons how expressing breast milk has helped me is it helps me produce more. The more I express, my mind, watch these videos on breastfeeding, I've said, the mind registers that it looks like there is a lot of demand here. Okay? So my mind produces more, just in case you're thinking. So my mind produces more. My mind is activated to stimulate the hormone which produces milk to produce more because it looks like there is demand here. Yes? Yes. And I've told you one of the reasons why you might not be producing enough. Watch those videos, you will know. Is the mind probably has registered milk is not required here. Milk is not required here. So it helps me produce more to ensure my baby all time, full time has provision of breast milk. But also, because I have two babies, I've told you, my eldest is not 2 years old, and I still want to ensure he has breast milk up to 2 years. So when my mind is encouraged to stimulate more production, at least I have more for him as well. So I've told you he doesn't breastfeed from the boob directly, but he can take the one which is in a bottle. So expressing helps me sort him and sort the little one. Those are my advantages. I know there's so many advantages. If you study around, you could get them. But these ones are the ones that have worked directly for me. Why won't I encourage you to express if you are considering? But of course, you must always put in mind that giving your baby directly from the breast is the best, is the best, is the best. But circumstances could make you think of expressing. And in case you're there, you're wondering, should I not? I am encouraging you. If it's better than giving your baby porridge or tea. Okay? So I will share with you there are three things you could use to express. You could use a manual pump, which I have. A manual pump basically looks like this. Can you see? Can you see? Or the lighting is too much? But basically look like this. Well, let me tell you. When I first thought I was going to have a breast pump, my mind was thinking, pump. You see the way pump? Pump. Pump ya kuweka hewa kwa mpira or baiskeli. Hey, ushamba tana. Ay, 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 ay. Is it ushamba? Ay. How do you say ushamba in Shembeteng? Yes, I know some Shembeteng. How do you say ushamba in Shembeteng? Ushambamba. Ushamba tana. Whatever. The ushamba tana that was in my mind. Pre-baby. Guys, let me just celebrate myself. Super Mama Amy. Well, this is how a breast pump looks. It usually has a bottle down here, but all my bottles are in sterilization. Remember, we boil and put everything inside. Yes, because we don't have the machine. So don't be there thinking, oh, I don't have a machine, so I will not engage, I will not endeavor in this journey. Try it and boil everything. Baby will be fine. So this is how it looks like. There's usually a bottle here, and then you put on your breast and you be pressing like this. You press. You just ensure there is a vacuum somewhere here. Like there's no air between this place. The boob is now here, this side, okay? The boob is on this side, and you have hold it with your hand and supporting with your left probably, and you're just pressing like this. It will come out. There are people who use the electric pump. I am afraid of the electric pump personally. I don't know. I keep thinking it will come some electrocution, but I know it is safe. Obviously, it will not be in the market if it's not safe. If you're the one who uses an electric pump, please tell us in the comment section, how is that experience? I know it makes some sounds like drrr, 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 drrr. Tell us in the comment section that experience. But I've also used my hands to express milk. You might know, people will be talking about pumps and you don't know this. Okay, so my son has come. He's requiring attention. But I will complete this video of expressing milk. Well, so you can also use your hands to just you apply pressure, a little pressure just on top of the areola. Areola is that dark part of the breast, yeah? Just on top, not on the nipple. If you press your nipples frequently, rhythmically. No. Let's meet in the nipple issues. We will talk about what will happen to you. So you express, mommy. So you express, you can use your hands. You can use your hands, by the way, and it will still come out. Don't be there thinking, oh, I don't have a pump, so this expressing milk thing is not mine. You can use your hands. And I'm telling you, it is possible, it's doable. I have used my hands before. When this pump became too slow, there is a lot, and the pump is slow, I used my hands, and it actually proved to be good. So I'll just mention quickly things that you must observe while expressing milk. Important notes to consider. I've told you it is safe, please. It is safe. It is safe. It is okay. Your boobs will not bulge out. All right? It is safe. Just need to be hygienic. You just need to be hygienic. Maintain top level hygienic with the utensils, with the equipment, with the pump and bottles, and also with yourself. Remember, we are not nipple washing the nipple, but at least wash your hands before. Okay? Also, if you want to produce more, you need to stay hydrated. Point number 2, stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water or fluids or burn soup like you already know now, so that you are hydrated. Obviously, you don't expect to produce more when you are dehydrated, right? So stay hydrated as much as you can. Also, if you are just thinking about expressing, the best time to express, just before you express, you could consider taking some warm fluids, warm water, warm cocoa, warm something, okay? Warm, yeah, warm cocoa, warm water, warm something warm. Or you could consider taking a hot shower, a warm shower. It would just help with relaxing the muscles around here, something like that, to enable fluid to start flowing. Okay? It is not easy at the start. When you start, you must remember it's not easy, I'm telling you, but it is doable. Sorry, guys. It is doable. You can, when you start, it will be a little painful. Don't now stop and say, ah, kitu ni uchungu. It is uchungu true when you start. But it will not take time. It will not take time before the breast is used to it. When the breast gets used to it, you will be surprised. You will be happy. You will humiliate the little pain. Okay? Also, when you're expressing, I'm talking about 480 ml, don't expect much. Do not expect to produce like a cow. Churr, churr. No, it will come out little. You might even produce 15 ml, just 15. Appreciate yourself when it comes out 15. 15 is good. 15 is good to start from. 15, you could, if you get to 60, you are in the Premier League. Yes, if you get to 120, Golden Bazaar. So expect, tell us, Mama, who have tried this. How much did you produce one time? How much did you produce? Both boobs, by the way, or one boob. Yeah. So you don't expect to produce much. Okay. Yeah. So one step at a time, the breast will get used to it, and soon you'll be producing like we do. Sisi ni wale Golden Premier League Bazaar. Yes, so those are my 2 cents on expressing breast milk. I hope you learned a few things. In the next immediate video, I'll be doing storing and using expressed breast milk. So watch out. There is information. Watch and learn. If you're thinking about subscribing or not, please subscribe. There's a lot of us here. All of us could learn. And please share with me your comments. You could be here. You are more experienced in this thing, or you are a medical doctor. Please share with me what you think about this thing. You could also share in the comment section and encourage these women out there. But I'm telling you, it is safe. Be hygienic about it. Go through the benefits. The benefits are immense. There are many. Okay? Yeah, you want to sleep better? Maybe try this thing. Try it, okay? See you in the next one. Bye.